Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Risk of Rain 2 video, which, depending on how closely you're following news about the game, might come as more or less of a surprise. There has been a new patch. That is the reason I'm making this video. This is now version 1021. I guess the last one there is already a minor update after the initial patch that I didn't even realize or notice until just now. But yeah, obviously the step up from 101 to 102 is the main thing here. It didn't add much, but what it added was significant. I guess I'm gonna keep it a little bit of a secret in case you're not aware yet what the patch added specifically. But I'm gonna get to that. There's a little bit of a story behind this one that I'm gonna try my best to tell as I'm playing. And if you know me at all, you know that might not go so well or so smoothly. Anyway, there was also a bit of a problem that I was actually not going to mention too much, because, okay, well, there are so many things. Where do I start? Anyway, I guess I start by hopping into a run and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna play as Acrid. I don't want to... what? Did I actually just do that? Yep, the ready button is there. Okay, well, first mistake of the run, awesome. Obviously, from here on out, it's gonna be perfectly fine. Wow. Could you please not kill me before I can even move? What the heck is up with that? Is that new? This is only normal difficulty. There aren't normally enemies spawned before you even wake up, are there? Wow. Okay, that's not the change that the patch is supposed to introduce. So, I have no idea what's up with that. If that's some sort of random glitch, or if that's just a thing that can happen now, or it was always possible to happen. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm playing as Acrid. I guess I'll start with that. I'm playing as Acrid because, well, I was really going to play a character that I haven't played in a while, or, you know, haven't featured that much in videos. Like, I was thinking of Engineer, or who else? Rex, the plant robot, specifically. But or even Multi, but neither of those are particularly mobile. And Acrid is. So I'm playing as him. There are some reasons for that. The other thing is that this is actually a take two, so to speak. Or in other words, I already recorded a video for the same purpose, but I ended up scrapping it because I didn't feel particularly good about it. I was kind of tired, and that never makes for good videos. This is now the day after the patch. I originally wanted to, you know, record a video on patch day, just to get it out as quickly as possible. Not for any real reason, because it's not like anyone is gonna use my video for, you know, to inform themselves about this patch, get themselves informed about the patch, I guess. But still, you know, I wanted to do it while it was fresh, and yeah, so I rushed it a little bit perhaps, but I didn't really feel that great about it. So yeah, this is now the second day, and so you're not gonna see me experience the new content for the very first time, but then I was kind of spoiled about it to begin with, so it wasn't really my very first exposure to it. Right, just for clarification and transparency, I suppose. Also, I spent right, that's the other thing. I spent a lot of time talking before even starting the run, which is something I tried to avoid this time around. By just jumping into the run first. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Didn't even look at everything in the shop. That's okay. So I spent a lot of time talking before even jumping into the run about all the, you know, the introductory explanations, and also another thing that just happened, and it happened not for the first time, unfortunately, but it happened again with this patch. I think it might have happened with the 1.0 patch, or sometime before that, I'm not sure. but it definitely wasn't the first time. And the thing is that my profile was, well, wiped or removed, or anyway, when I started the game up, I had no profile, and the game asked me to create a new one without an option to back out of it. And yeah, as I said, that had happened before. That's normal procedure when there is no profile, when the game cannot find an existing profile, which, you know, is perfectly fine, makes sense. I have no idea why I didn't just continue to kill that guy completely. This is fine here. We're only on normal difficulty. It's not too bad. We actually got a Hopoo feather, which is amazing. Get that early. Although this is obviously one of the more agile characters who has less of a need for that. Anyways. So the profile wipe was annoying, but not as bad as it may sound. Because the actual profile file with all the information still exists. It's just that it's some kind of weird issue that not everyone seems to have, or else it would be much more of a thing. I'm not the only one experiencing it, but it's not like it happens to everyone. Not even close. But it has something to do apparently with the way Steam handles cloud saves, or even having cloud saves deactivated, as I do. I don't know why at some point I deactivated them. There's no real reason for that, but anyway, something about me having cloud saves deactivated and the way this game manages its profiles made it so that it ended up not recognizing it or something. But the file was still there, and now technically it should be easy, an easy matter of just renaming the existing, or renaming your old file with the newly created profile's name, and the game will then, you know, just recognize it, and you'll be able to keep using it. And that's how it happened, how it worked when this happened for the first time, right? Some time ago. This time, however, it didn't. Or rather, when I did do the thing, and it did recognize my profile, but I hadn't unlocked the captain, for example. So it just it arbitrarily, seemingly randomly, reset me to some point in time. You know, not somewhere in between first starting to play the 1.0 update and where I should have been, right? So I hadn't unlocked a couple of things that I knew for sure I had unlocked. I actually, you know, I even have video proof for it, but obviously that didn't really help much because the info just wasn't there, which was really bizarre. So I have no idea how that happened, but it did, and it was mildly annoying. But I knew there were ways to manually edit your save file, your profile, to you know, unlock things without having to actually unlock them in game, and even like save or profile editors that I had heard about. I'd never used any of those, but you know, I figured it couldn't be that complicated to get those to work, and it didn't seem to be. But yeah, the first couple of times I tried doing that, it actually ended up corrupting my profile somehow, to the point where it wasn't recognized by the game at all, and for no reason that I could tell. That happened a couple of times while trying to manually edit, where, you know, there was at least some small chance for me to mess something up, even though it really was just copy-pasting certain lines of, you know, certain lines into that large HTML file or XML file, which, you know, doesn't seem particularly difficult to do, or, you know, particularly easy to mess up. Anyway, but it also happened with an editor, a program, which was even more baffling. So it just was an annoying procedure that took a while, and yeah, that's what I talked about at length before even starting that previous video. So yeah, not quite as much at length as I did just now, but you know, I wasn't playing the game at the time and just staring at the character select screen, so that didn't make for a particularly great start to the video, and yeah, just one of the reasons why I decided to start over, start fresh. Right. So yeah, actually, in the end, it somehow ended up working. I have no idea. I don't think I did anything differently. I just went ahead and, you know, backed up and copied and restored my various creative profiles so many times that I have no idea what ended up or why it ended up working in the end, but I'm just really glad it did. What is wiped, and I mean, I suppose there are technically ways to restore that as well. But while the captain is unlocked now, I don't see any stats for him, right? It says that I haven't played as captain, or 0 runs played, and all that. So, even though I have obviously played quite a few runs, and you know, those stats are just gone now. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. Since I don't know the exact numbers, I can't really very well restore them either manually. I mean, I guess I could look. Honestly, no, I don't think I ever recorded on video my stats for the captain, unless by complete coincidence. That I don't even remember right now. If I did, of course, I could look at those stats and just enter them. But it's really not that big of a deal. Not at all. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, you know, I'm just glad that I was able to restore all the achievements that I got and, you know, all the unlocks that I had unlocked, including the final relic and some achievement with Artificer and, yeah. And most importantly, beating the game and unlocking Captain. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, we're back where we should be, and it's all good. So, that covers why this is a take 2, why I picked this character, what happened. Alright, now the story about the actual patch. And we're getting to what it's actually about and what it adds at some point, I swear. I might even get around to explaining it, or talking about it before we even see it in game, but we'll see about that. Anyway, the story behind this is that there is a thing called Google Stadia, which you might or might not be aware of. I had heard the term before. It's existed, or it's been released or live or whatever you want to call it, for about a year now. I think pretty much almost exactly a year. I think it launched November 2019. So yeah, but it was never relevant to me, right? I had heard about it, but at first when I read that name about a month ago or so, I couldn't really, I didn't really know exactly what it was, so I had to read up on it. And yeah, I was reminded that it's just irrelevant to me. So what it is a basically, well, it's a video game streaming service offered by Google, hence the name. And yeah, you basically, I think you don't have to, but you can buy a premium subscription, or you can just make a free account. And the premium subscription gives you access to a certain number of games that they have in their library. Not the entire library, as far as I understand, just some, maybe changing on a monthly basis or something like that. I imagine it's kind of similar to Sony's or Microsoft's premium services that give you certain games for free, or you know, each month. Anyway, but you can also with a free account, well, use a free account to just be able to use the service, and then pay for individual games that you then, well, quote unquote own, or rather, you know, have the right to play them forever, with an asterisk, forever being in this case, of course, as long as the service exists, which is one of the major downsides to it, of course, because it's, you know, entirely digital and entirely in the hands of Google, which, you know, is probably relatively likely to stick around at this point. So they're unlikely to completely shut down the service, unless, I guess, it proves to be completely or just not profitable enough, I guess. So yeah, there's definitely a danger of you know, that all shutting down, and then of course all those games that you paid money for are gone. So that's one of the downsides to it. I guess I don't know if there's really a reason for that to exist. It's definitely not relevant to me. Anyway, that's the gist of it. It might be useful to some people, but not for me. So yeah. Anyway, it exists, and now the thing is that about a month ago or so, I really don't know when exactly. It's been a couple of weeks. I saw this news article in the Steam client, on the home screen, library screen. There is a, well, you just occasionally see news articles about games that you own. And there was one about Risk of Rain 2, and whenever I see those, I, you know, look at them, of course, because I'm interested in the development of the game, any upcoming patches and whatnot. In that case, it talked about the game coming to Google Stadia, which, you know, led to me looking up what that was, reminding myself about that and why I didn't care about it. And yeah, so it was coming, which is cool. You know, it's the game is on plenty of platforms. I think it's on all the current gen consoles as well as PC, of course. And you know, more power to them. More platforms means potentially more players, more money for them, and you know, I'm just happy for them if it's a profitable venture for Hopoo games, I mean. So that's cool. However, the big thing is that the Stadia version came with an exclusive stage, an entire new stage exclusive to the Stadia version, and that's, you know, kind of a big deal because there are only so many stages, and at least to me, and I guess to many other players as well, new stages are kind of one of the things that I wish for most. I mean, new characters, new items, that's all cool, but new environments to play in, just more visual diversity, and you know, new places to explore. That's really my jam. That's what I wish there was a lot more of. But of course I realize that that's one of the well, I mean, I guess apart from new characters, new playable characters, the most demanding thing to implement. You know, there's just a lot of fine-tuning, a lot of work that goes into it, and obviously they can't just easily add dozens of new maps, or not realistically. So yeah, I understand why there is a limited number and why they don't add larger numbers than they do, or than they have been doing. But so anyway, that all adds to the fact that you know, an exclusive stage is kind of a big deal. Oh boy, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I was frozen apparently. That's cool. Things are just dying, and I'm not dying somehow. I hope that remains the case. I mean, I just casually activated 2 Shrines of the Mountain here and then just jumped into the boss fight willy-nilly. Okay. I mean, it somehow worked out. There's another Titan here. I guess my self-healing through my melee attacks is pretty powerful, because I don't really have much else in terms of healing, but here we go. That was a complete whiff, but the boss is now dead. Awesome. And we get some pretty good items for it, actually. Always sucks when you kill multiple bosses and then you get, you know, 3 or more of something kind of pointless. But I'll definitely take Karos bands. Anyway, so yeah, the new exclusive, Stadia exclusive stage. So at the time I was kind of annoyed by it, and I, you know, did some reading up just to confirm that I understood correctly that it was actually exclusive, and or whether there was anything official about when that stage would be coming to other platforms, mainly PC, of course. And I couldn't really find anything definitive at the time. Many people were complaining pretty, you know, understandably, but also, you know, were maybe a little bit more outraged than I was about the fact that, you know, that kind of irrelevant, more or less irrelevant platform would get an exclusive, you know, whereas all the other major platforms didn't. Yeah, I mean, I was mildly annoyed by it, but I figured that it would probably be coming eventually. I just imagined, or I just expected, that it could potentially take quite some time. But yeah, at the time I think there was no definitive answer from Hopoo's side, I think. So yeah, anyway, I settled in for just, you know, having to wait and see. And then, suddenly, by another complete coincidence, I saw this news article about... or news article? No, I saw a notification about this patch here that we're playing right now. And, well, you would probably guess it at this point. All it did was, well, apart from some minor bug fixes, what it did was add the stage, which is called Sundered Grove, I think? Sundered Grove, yeah. Should be right. And that's awesome. That happened way faster than I expected. And it's very possible that there have been, you know, clarifications from Hopoo in the meantime. I'm not following Twitter or any other, you know, channels. So, those kinds of things tend to just come as a surprise to me, which is, you know, I don't mind that, really. It's, especially when it's a pleasant surprise like this. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to see that, and see that happen so much faster than I had hoped for. So here we are, making our way to that stage. This is the entire reason I'm making this video. I mean, apart from just getting another Risk of Rain 2 video out there, which there hasn't been in a while. So yeah, we are making our way there, and now it is a stage 4 variant, so it is on the same tier as Siren's Call and the Abyssal Caverns, the stages with the free, or well, not free but guaranteed tier 3 item. And Sunrise Grove also has one, which is you know, makes sense. And of course, well, the one thing that I did discover, because the fact that it existed was the only thing that I had spoiled for me beforehand. So the one thing that I did in the video that I ended up scrapping is finding the location of where exactly, or you know, the method of how to exactly get the tier 3 on that stage. And I guess I might as well just wait until I can show it off instead of talking about it beforehand. What I should do is not necessarily spend so much time just killing random dudes in this random location, but what I should definitely do is find a nude altar so I can enter the bazaar and guarantee that we can actually see the new stage. Now, I did that same thing on the scrap run, and the bazaar only had 2 options to choose from. So I wonder if it's still random, if you can still get unlucky and only get to choose between the 2 old stages. But I was lucky that time with the game offering me a choice between Abyssal Caverns and the new stage. So let's hope that we're lucky again. Right. Meanwhile, I would definitely... There we go. I would definitely appreciate some more movement speed. Right. And the fact that, you know, I'm going to explore a new stage is also why I wanted a pretty mobile character. Obviously, with enough movement speed and double jumps, any character can become very mobile, but you know, since it's only the 4th stage, it's far from guaranteed for anyone but Accurate, really, that they'll be able to, you know, move around very easily, jump to places that you're, you know, maybe not supposed to be able to easily reach. Crit chance? I mean, yeah. So I didn't really take a look, but there's usually a nude altar over this way, so we'll quickly check that out. Now, of course, the actual first time exploration has already happened, so that's really the biggest downside to doing this as a take-two. But obviously, I've only been to the stage once, and I didn't even end up winning it because I just spent way too much time on the stage before trying to beat it. That was, which, you know, in retrospect was pretty stupid. I just wasted a lot of time there, letting the timer, there we go, letting the timer grow, and then the boss encounter ended up killing me. So obviously the way smarter thing would have been to just, you know, get the tier 3 chest, and you know, that's also a bit easier now that I know where it is. I'm expecting, or you know, assuming it's always in the same location. Of course, I guess I don't know that yet after having visited the stage only once. So it could be in... Oh, and I guess I just spoiled that it is actually a chest. So it's not a special event like in Siren's Call, but it is a chest, or, you know, that one time it was a chest, like in Abyssal Caverns. Presumably just as expensive, which is 16 times the regular chest price. Anyway, so I guess we'll be able to confirm whether it's always in the same location there. And if so, we can, you know, try to get that as quickly as possible and then activate the teleporter. And speaking of which, we'll do that right here. More crit? What? Excuse me. This is clearly inside the zone. Oof, okay. And I also need to not die here. That would be helpful. Whew. Okay. Take it a little bit easier here. Yikes. Uh-oh. This is a pretty dangerous place to be. Things are dying though, I guess. Slowly but surely. I'd like that Greater Wisp to be gone, thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, the boss is also about to die, there we go. Alright. Please give me the new item. No, it didn't. Oh well. Instead we get Lepton Daisy. Oh well. And that's not even gonna heal me this time. Well, not that I need healing, but it's already too late for it to take effect. That's fine. So, I didn't die, and we are... Unless I get really unlucky with level choices in the Bazaar, I guess we're pretty much guaranteed to see the new stage at least. So yeah, anyway. To finally finish that thought, I am going to try and get the tier 3 chest as quickly as possible, and then go to the teleporter immediately, rather than, you know, spending even more time on the stage. So that we hopefully have a chance to actually beat the teleporter. And then we have all the time in the world to actually look around the stage, right? It's kind of obvious in hindsight, but yeah, I did all the exploration basically with enemies chasing me everywhere and, you know, the timer advancing. So that could have been handled better. Just one of the many things that I could have handled better there. We don't need any of those. Oh, please tell me this is the one. Actually, I'm not sure if it is. Uh-oh. This might not be the correct one. Maybe it is, though. I'm not entirely sure. This looks like it could be Siren's Call. I kind of feel like it probably is. That's a real bummer if that's true. In that case, I kind of have to loop around. Well, we'll see, I suppose. Is there any reason to get this? No, we don't have that many items. We could do Abyssal Fields, but I really don't feel like it. So, well, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is actually the new stage. Come on. Come on, game. Be nice. Well, that's really unfortunate. Okay, well, I suppose this is gonna have to be a longer run then. Let's hope it's successful enough to become one. Wow, what? Holy crap, what is going on here? Okay, that Lemurian died pretty handily. I like that. Can I maybe jump on top? Not really? Well, not from there anyway. Should be able to from here. Oof. Don't fling me around. Okay. I mean, I'm killing things pretty quickly. I guess my damage is okay. I do have a... Actually, I have 4 crit glasses. Didn't even realize it was that many. So that's pretty good. Definitely way more than you typically get without a printer. That certainly helps. Plus, you know, Aggro already being pretty powerful to begin with. Obviously, I'm gonna grab the tier 3 item here, if I can. Well, aha! I thought I saw an egg here. Surprised it didn't break. Aw, kitty, what's going on? Do you hear her? Aw. She always sounds so desperate, but I don't know. That's just my limited understanding of cat language, I guess. Anyway, let's try to ignore the pained wailing in the background here and break more eggs. It's a real bummer that we ended up not seeing the new stage on the first loop, because, well, obviously it's far from guaranteed that we'll actually make it to stage 4, or I guess, well, what stage would that be? Stage 9? Yikes. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, after we grab the tier 3 here, I'll try to speedrun as much as I can. Would not mind this one, which I cannot even afford. Bandoliers are nice, but not that nice. And definitely need way more explosions. More gasoline would help. Any will-o'-the-wisps, any ukuleles would be nice. Razor wire is gonna help. It's actually really, really good. My item is very good, so more fuel cells would be really nice. There are definitely a bunch of things that would help us greatly. And more movement speed, that's for sure. We're on the right track, but not quite there yet. Oof. Not even fast enough to just naturally avoid those projectiles. Well, at least we weren't there. Distant whirring. Wait. Oh, it's a healing drone. What? Droid? Drone? Forget what exactly it's called. It's an rescue drone? No. Oh, hi there. I guess I must have accidentally broken the final thing. Oh. What do you know? Nope. Land on him. Perfect. Saw blades right through him. Try to stand on him. I think we're hitting. He's definitely taking heavy damage, so that's nice. Ooh, oh, what? 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 Yikes. My jumps went nowhere. What the heck killed all my momentum? Oh, something did. Oh god, oh god. Move out of here. What is happening? Was I, like, actually slowed down or something? Holy crap. Well, that was scary. We don't have any kind of rapid healing, unfortunately, or really any kind of healing. Well, we have some, but nothing that would help me get healed quickly here. So, unfortunately, the best I can do is just try to avoid things as much as possible until I feel confident I'm not just gonna die immediately. I mean, the boss is mostly dead, so maybe... Aw, kitty, please. Oh, uh-oh. Wait. Had the thing already gone off? I have no idea. What is happening? Run! Run, you fool! Oh god. I'm so slow. What is happening? I feel so sluggish, as if something's actually slowing me down. Weird. I mean, I guess this is just my normal movement speed. Except that, you know, it feels so much slower when you're desperately trying to get away from something that's gonna kill you. I suppose that's only natural. God. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't try to jump onto the boss. Just, you know, kill him the old-fashioned way. From afar. Or, you know, okay, that was a miss. He's almost dead though, come on, we can do it. What? Really? Oh, you died, okay, good. Awesome. Well, this was absolutely horrible, and is not filling me with a lot of confidence as far as the, you know, reaching stage 9 is concerned, but we'll see. I'll definitely try. I'd really love to heal up before activating the main boss, though. Which is probably not going to be nearly as bad as what we just experienced, but still. Okay, there we go. I guess as soon as I actually start attacking something in melee, I do heal up pretty nicely, but yeah. Magma Worm, okay. Let's see if I can do one of these. Yeah, nice. Get all the saw blades to connect. That helps a lot. Making him poisoned and bleeding and everything. Wow. And just generally ripping him apart. There are my explosions. Wonderful. And I was gonna complain about the Happiest Mask tier 3 being kind of meh, but I guess it's, or at least at first there, I created quite a few decoys for my enemies to, you know, get distracted by. So I probably shouldn't be complaining. It's definitely doing something. Alright. And yeah, again, as horrible as that ally worship unit fight was, the actual boss fight was a complete breeze, so maybe I should be allowed some confidence as far as where this run's longevity is concerned. And I definitely haven't looked around the stage super carefully, as in not carefully at all. So I'm guaranteed to find at least a couple more items here that might help me. Or will help me, you know. Alright, teleporter is done. Awesome. Let's start by looking around here a little bit. I was just frantically running away from everything and not really taking the time to notice any chests. Didn't open this. Obviously that's not particularly helpful. Alright, we did end up buying this, I remember. There was a drone here? I guess I did buy that somewhere in the chaos. I vaguely remember that. There's a chest. Oh, nope, I did open that. I guess I did pick up things while I was just panicking through here. Sure, we'll get that. It's an emergency drone, that's the name. Wow. That makes sense. Yeah, sure. We'll get that, and you can get it for free, that's cool. Just in case we needed a little extra money. Plenty of extra eggs here that we didn't even need to break. But I guess that's normal. Okay. I mean, in the interest of making it far, it's always... I mean, it's the same balance you need to find. You need to try to find for yourself. As it's on every run, really, but, you know. Do I want to pick up everything on the stage to increase my chances by giving me more useful items? Or do I want to be as quick as possible? Wait, was there another... Oh yeah, that's the Shrine of the Mountain, and there's another one. Well, I mean, with how easy the boss fight ended up being, I probably could have activated one or both of them. But ultimately... Well, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have activated them if I had seen them, because, you know, the alloy worship unit left me so afraid. I guess we're buying all the drones here, which is definitely a good thing. Okay, and there might be more things, and I could afford... I think I can exactly afford one more tier 1 chest, but, like, that's one, yep. Oh, actually I could have... Oh no, I could have afforded the tier 2 even. It's fine. No big deal. We're here. I'm definitely rushing the teleporter on this one and hope for the best. This stage is nasty. I see the sparkles over there. I mean, ultimately it's kind of easy to find... Oh, hi there, Magma Worm. Hi there, tier 2 chest that I'm... Well, we'll see. I might end up getting it. Should probably kill the worm, just so it doesn't interfere. And it's dead, basically? It is dead. Alright. Oh, that's probably enough for this chest, huh? How fortuitous. Yep, sure enough. And it's an infusion, okay, well, some extra health is always appreciated. So yeah, anyway. I think I was about to mention that... Oh god, that thing's actually terrifying. That finding the teleporter here isn't typically all that hard because, well, the stage layout is overall kind of circular, right? So really all you have to do is just look straight across to the far side of the map. And we definitely want to switch locations here, switch destinations. and not accidentally travel to the moon. Okay, hi there, magma worm. Ooh, okay. Got a little bit toasty there for a second. Actually, it still is. So try to take it a bit easy here. So my healing drones are hopefully gonna do that job. Oof. It's all good. No one's gonna die. Well, except for all my enemies, hopefully. Definitely need more movement speed. Hi there, bosses. Shoot. Oh god, those completely missed. Oh no, don't get stuck on things and start moving super slowly. What are you doing? Okay, good. Boss is dead. I think I saw another infusion here. Yeah. It's not my biggest concern. Well, I mean, more health, sure, might help. But that alone is not gonna do the trick at this point. Anyway, okay, so that might be the... Hopefully that's the same burning breast contraption that I saw before, and not another one that has spawned. Okay, teleporter is done. I mean, I could just ditch it ASAP, or use the money I made to buy a couple of items, because there is always a lot on this stage, of course. Well, I guess I decided, as I was saying that. Or rather, really the decision had already been made. What is this? Just a rock? Okay. Or an open chest. Same thing. Functionally, at least. Okay. I mean, at least no more enemies should be spawning, right? There's the movement speed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I guess I don't really need to concern myself with those guys. I mean, I do like my razor blades, so I'm not gonna switch that for anything. Thought I saw a chest over here somewhere. Didn't I? Maybe it was just this barrel here. It's possible. There are two chests over that way. Ah, sure. I saw a chance shrine as well, but I don't have that much money, so I guess I'd rather go for guaranteed items rather than test my luck. So, okay, movement speed, awesome. The game is listening to my pleas here to an extent. Attack speed is good as well, I guess. Not that amazing, but oh, actually, I already had a warhorn. Never mind. Second one is not really all that necessary. Okay, attack speed. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, is that a healing drone that I see here? Give me more healing, please. Despite two... Wait, one of my emergency drones actually died. Oh, that sucks. I don't know if it died during the boss fight, or if it was gone before that. But yeah, I was gonna say that it didn't feel like I was getting healed quite as quickly as I would have expected with the number of healing drones I should have had. Oh well. It's fine. Don't mind me, guys. Just do your thing, but I'm out of here. There we go. Alright, hopefully this should be a little bit easier. Just a little bit. Do I open the lunar pod? I mean, I guess I might as well. Not really sure what I would want here, but... is that focused convergence? Yeah, no, I don't think so. That's the one that makes teleporter... like halves the radius of the teleporter sphere. but also makes it charge faster. It's definitely interesting depending on the character, but I definitely want to be able to, you know, just run around, run away from everything as the teleporter is charging. And yeah. Even a single one of those focus convergences makes that so much more difficult. I suppose I am still killing normal enemies pretty quickly. Even bosses, when I can't just sit there and wail on them. So in that regard, I'm doing okay. And I mean, I haven't died yet. I came closer to it than I would have preferred, but it hasn't happened yet. Am I not hitting this guy? I guess I think I've had the same problem before. Okay. I guess when you're just awkwardly balancing on the side of the jellyfish body, it kind of works out. Well, that was a whiff. That's fine. I'm probably also totally okay with leaving right now. I think. Oh yeah, it's up there. Okay. Seems to be a pretty unusual spot where I don't typically see the teleporter. But, I mean, why wouldn't it be here? Okay, we got some beetle queens here. Ooh, let's not get frozen in place. That could be very bad here. Okay, one queen dead. And we actually created a ghost queen. That's awesome. Ooh, holy moly. Holy crap. Complete chaos. Can you see what's going on? Because I can't, but it seemed to work in my favor, so there's that. Another warhorn, huh? You really know how to get me excited, game. Well, I suppose it would be more useful if I actually had some fuel cells to give me more, you know, more uses of my item, which, you know, is still a really, really good item. I really like it. That did less. That was less devastating to that greater wisp than I was hoping. But that's fine, I suppose. Golem, no, don't freeze in place. So many golems. Uh-oh. Okay, that guy completely missed me. And the teleport is done. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, let's grab some items while we can. Actually, let's deal with that dude, at least. And that one? Okay, good. Golem duel. Very nice. What have we here? More movement speed? More crit? I mean, yes. More attack speed. Very nice, very nice. We are actually pretty fast at this point. Really wish I had that kind of movement speed on the Siren's Call stage. Also made a lot of money, which, you know, that's pretty typical. As you start the second loop, just killing things normally without even really sticking around to farm specifically tends to give you just plenty of money to buy everything. That being said, there doesn't really seem to be all that much left to buy at this point. Honestly, this entire loop here was a little bit of a waste, but that's fine. Oh, completely forgot there was even a jump pad here. Although I think I would have made the jump with my double jump and my leap, even without it. Anyway, here we go. There's probably a... yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't check out this corner here, so obviously there was guaranteed to be some sort of chest or something. That's okay. See the desert. We see a very rare sight here. That's a colossal neural? Titanic neural, right. The Stone Titan boss drop. Which is nice, but, you know, not that amazing. I guess maybe if I had the jellyfish boss item, I would print it into a neural. I probably would. But most other boss items are more interesting or useful. I mean, extra health and regen is never a bad thing, honestly. Okay, so just killing some things here to get things started. Bundle of fireworks. Huh. Actually my first one. That's unusual. I mean, it really isn't, because it's obviously completely random what items you get, but, you know, more often than not it seems like that's one of those items that you end up with a dozen of, instead of the actually useful things that you'd rather have. Okay, backup mag is nice, it's actually really good. Because Accurate's right mouse ability is just so useful. Feeling a little bit more vulnerable than I would like. Definitely taking quite a bit of damage every time I engage anything. Like this guy. Suddenly I'm at half health. Whew. Okay. There are lots of elites here actually, so that explains that. Alright, okay. Got some explosions going. What do I want from this? More movement speed? Yeah, maybe. Although we're definitely starting to get into the territory of any faster than this, and it's gonna get awkward to control. Okay, that guy needed to go. Speaking of needing to go, I do need to find the teleporter here. I think I just actually saw it there for a second. Come on. Come on. Okay, nice, nice. I like it. It's number 3. There was a printer for it, but I am going to try and acquire this drone here before I move on. 1400, holy moly. Okay, there's the money. Yep, I did see it. I was not just imagining things. This is... Right, we still have one more stage before we need to activate the altar. I don't see his health bar, his individual health bar, but okay, he died. As are these guys. I don't know how I'm floating in midair here, but I don't mind it particularly. Oh god, please just die. And get up. I was stuck on the hitbox of the boss. I tried to jump, tried to move, I was stuck in place. Oh no. It was my conscious decision to stick around and finish off the boss rather than ditch it, even though I did see my health slowly depleting there. But I figured I'd rather remove the boss completely and then, you know, make my escape to regain some health. Turns out that that was probably the wrong decision. Or I might have died no matter what. Man, this is really unfortunate because I really, really wanted to primarily show off this new stage on this run. Now I did all the explanation and talking about it and didn't actually get to do it. That's... what a major bummer. I guess what I could do is just start another run and make it to the new stage and show it off. Just pause recording basically until I can make it there and just show off the stage. Sure, we're not going to see the rest of that run, but you know, it might in theory take me more than one run. As we just saw, I might just get unlucky, or I might just not make it there for a variety of reasons. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. Just so, because it would be really awkward to have this video not actually contain the new stage. That would be, yeah, no, that would be too weird. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna pause here and play again. Try to make it to stage 4 as quickly as possible and just show that off. Right, so I'll hopefully see you there in just a moment. Okay, recording, or the game just froze for a second there. I hope it's gonna record okay from here on out. Man, I finally made it here. Holy crap, talk about bad luck. Or also, well, honestly, well, let me start by explaining what I did to get here, or what happened in between when you last saw me, and right now, because quite a bit of time passed on my end here. This is the third run actually that I started. The first one I didn't get the stage on stage 4. It didn't appear as an option there in the bazaar. So I just figured I'd restart because it would be faster, right? I had another run, and I speed ran all those runs basically. Just went for the teleporters on the first 3 stages ASAP without really bothering to pick any items up. It's pretty much the same thing I did here. As you can see, I'm in stage 4 at only, I was at under 12 minutes by the time I got here, so let's also not die here to some random on-stage boss. That would be really unfortunate. Because, yeah, well, obviously, speedrunning means that you're really not very powerful at all. Like half those items, literally half the items I have right now, I picked up on the 3rd stage just because I ended up with a little bit of money there, and I figured I might as well try to get at least some things going for this run if I want to have any chance of actually, beating the stage. Anyway, so yeah, I wasn't so lucky on the first run, then I started another one, and I wasn't lucky on that one either. And I figured I'd just keep going because, it was a pretty fast run, and I was actually doing surprisingly well. I had picked up a few nice items to the point where I was almost sad I, hadn't been recording that one. But, well, anyway, I looped around. I almost made it to stage 9, but I ended up dying to a brass contraption, of course, because you always do. And then, well, it still ended up taking quite a bit longer than just going, just starting a new run and trying to make it to stage 4. Because obviously I can do that in just about 10 minutes. So, yeah. I just started another run, of course, because, well, in that case I had died, so... and this is where we are now. Also, yeah, I guess it bears mentioning that, once again, I did not see the new stage as one of the choices in the bazaar. But that is when, for the first time, it occurred to me that maybe the fact that you don't see it means that that's the one that you will get naturally without choosing anything. Of course, I don't know that for sure until I try a couple more times. But well, it's very possible, of course, that by not choosing anything, you just get a completely random draw, and it would have been very possible to get one of the other stages. But maybe the game is nice enough to actually give you a choice between the 2 stages that you wouldn't normally get in this case. And of course, this situation hasn't really existed before because there were never more than 2 alternates per stage, right? Per stage number. This is the first time that has happened in the history of the game, and hopefully it will happen. It will have potential to happen more as more stages get added and more stages get 3rd and maybe 4th alternate variants. That would be amazing in the long term. Anyway, be that as it may, whatever the exact reasons and mechanisms might be, but I ended up here finally, and yeah, now I'm just trying not to die, and also just randomly killing stuff because I know that I'm gonna need a bit of money to buy that chest. Anyway, I mean, yeah, for you this is potentially a new stage. For me, obviously, I've already looked around here quite a bit. What am I doing actually? Why am I wasting all of my money when I'm literally trying to buy the tier 3? My god. Okay, whatever. We did get something good out of it. Obviously, that use item I had before was complete crap. So, well, anyway, this is fine. Obviously I'm not really planning to have this run continue any longer anyway, so I might as well just head straight for the teleporter and not worry about the tier 3 chest at all. In fact, let me just see if I can find where it was. So, I mean, I guess you can already see that this is basically a gloomy jungle well, with lots of roots and gigantic glowing fungi, and it's just really, really cool looking. I really dig the visual design here, and in terms of level design, it's multi-tiered. I think it has around 3 main levels, I want to say. You know, obviously they're not just planes that are connected by elevators or anything, but they're, you know, pretty organic and winding and with lots of nooks and crannies. So it's kind of hard to tell, but there is basically a bottom layer, a cave section. Maybe you could almost call it a fourth tier. I don't know. I guess I can start from there. No, actually, before I have some sort of unfortunate accident, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find the chest location, which I think is on this level. Yeah, actually, okay, this is the entrance to that underground section, to the cave section. And last time, the tier 3 chest was right around here, and I think I already see it, maybe? No, those are just fungi. Okay, I was just about to say it doesn't seem to be here, but no, there it is. It looks a bit different. It's not red, although that might just be the lighting on the stage, actually. Maybe it's just gold colored, and it just looks much paler here. But anyway, yeah, here it is. So, I mean, that's only, you know, it's only the second time I find it here, but it's always in the same place in Abyssal Caverns, so there's no real reason to assume that that it's not always going to be in the same location here. But yeah, that's, I mean, kind of, it's definitely way more out in the open than it is in Abyssal Caverns, but still, with the stage being as large as it is and with so many layers, it's still not, you know, still kind of out of the way. Not super obvious. Anyway, I feel like this is the easiest one to get out of the 3. Although, you know, the biggest issue is, of course, getting all the money necessary to buy it. Well, I suppose now that that's out of the way, I might as well just go ahead and show off a little bit of the stage. Didn't I just say that I wanted to... Well, I mean, I guess I haven't found the teleporter, so... in a way, in that regard, I still have to look around to actually find it. Trying to see if I notice any particles in the air, but I don't. So, let's see, it might be in the cave section, so let's head down here. I don't know if there are any other secrets here. I have not done any more research or watched anyone else play or anything. Apparently there is not an artifact clue, which makes sense because all the artifacts are known and they didn't add any. Well, I mean, I don't know for sure that there isn't one, but I know for sure that they didn't add a new artifact. So, yeah. I guess I could have redundantly placed the same clue. You know, the clue for some artifact that was could already be found on some other stage. Just to have one here, to have some sort of secret to find here, but to my knowledge, that is not the case. Also, these small sparkling fungi here are actually bounce pads. Okay. I'm not sure what's up with the blue sparkles being so strong under this one mushroom. I don't remember that being the case last time, honestly. You'd think that... I mean, this is definitely catching my eye right now, so... You'd think that I would have noticed that last time. Oh, actually, never mind, there are more underneath, around this one here as well. Okay, never mind. There don't seem to be any underneath this mushroom, though. Well, I guess I just didn't remember. They must have been there last time. Okay, I guess they don't mean anything special. That's fine, but there's also no teleporter here, so we'll hide our crit printer. Normally a very welcome sight. Hello, there's the teleporter on one of the giant fungi. Actually on the biggest of them all. So we're at 1,000 gold almost. The tier 3 chest is, what, 1,700? We should probably be able to make that that kind of money here. Where's the vagrant? Must have spawned right underneath the mushroom here. Which is kind of strange. Unusual for the... Wow, ouch. I really thought I was gonna stun that jellyfish there, but I didn't. Oh well. Okay, there's the boss. Spawned either pretty far away or maybe actually underground or underneath here, so he'd have to slowly float his way around. Jump on that guy's face to stun him. There are way too many little jellyfish here, that's for sure. Okay, things have calmed down a little bit, temporarily. We're still relatively early in the run. We're only just on the verge of insane difficulty. I mean, it's still pretty tough, but obviously, yeah. Usually, with my typical playstyle and taking way more time on individual stages, I wouldn't be anywhere near stage 4, or, you know, let alone in the middle of the boss event of stage 4, around the 20-minute mark. So, oh, we actually do have 2 bosses. That is unfortunate. Really like to at least beat the stage this time and not die on the freaking teleporter boss again. But yeah, we don't have a whole lot in terms of items, so not a whole lot going for us. Okay. Uh-oh. Some nice damage there. Okay, good. Somehow worked out. Was not sure about that one. We don't need to worry about being inside the teleporter radius anymore, so that's good. That guy's exploding again. Actually, this is not where I meant to go at all, but I managed to get into cover in time. It's fine. Oh, hi there. Looks like we're otherwise pretty much by ourselves down here, so that's good. Not to have, you know, not having to worry about any enemies sneaking up on me from behind, although I guess I could still be. Not seeing anything though. I could play a little bit less cautiously and actually get up there and jump on the boss, but I think we should be fine here. He will Nova any moment now. And I will see if I can get into cover. Okay, it works. Oh, actually, maybe we can finish him off like this. Yep. All right. Man, that took a moment. There's a boss. Not a boss, just an enemy. Okay. Actually, I guess we didn't see some of the tougher enemies that can spawn here, because the first time around I took my time much more, the way I normally do, so I was here much later in the run, and we did see both parents and Elder Lemurians in addition to the enemies we're seeing here, so yeah, but I think that's about it. But those will spawn here if you're later in the cycle. So that's pretty rough, of course. What is this slimy stuff here? Oh, that's just kind of tree fungus that's kind of grown around the roots. Or is it? Oh, actually, wait, is it? Or is this just a rock? I guess this is just a rock. There is actually a structure somewhere up on this highest tier. Well, we can see something like that here, where the roots have just lifted up these rocks apparently over time. Where's the structure I was thinking of? And there are also some artificial structures here, although not a lot. This is definitely one of the most natural stages. Get these this ancient pipeline up here, as well as some of these triangular shapes in various sizes. Okay, think by jumping up or getting bounced up by this thing, yeah, we just fly up through these ring segments and we'll end up here in this longer section of pipe. That's pretty cool. Whoa, okay. Well, I misjudged my momentum, and this is, yeah, a very long fall. And, oh, wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say, at first I thought I did not end up in the cave, but yeah, that's what happened previously. So whenever you fall on that side, you unfortunately reappear all the way at the bottom of the stage, so yeah. Unfortunately that means that I will have to climb all the way back up to look around there some more. Okay. Wait, wasn't I gonna buy a freaking tier 3 chest? Completely forgot about that somehow. Well, and now I have just barely not enough, although I think I might be able to salvage this. Again, it really does not matter because I'm not. Oh wow, that's a tough enemy. Whew. Let's not die here. That's actually a bunch of tough enemies, surprisingly so. Yeah, those will. If I can survive those, they will definitely give me enough money. Get out of here! Whew. Nope. Yikes! Get out! Get out! Okay, that guy's almost done. Let's just run, actually. Okay, wonderful. I was trying to stun him there. It didn't work quite so well. Would you please just die? There we freaking go. Oh my god, that was way too close. Also, there was this guy on the stage. I guess just killing him would have been enough to get those 100 or so coins that I needed. But now I have more than enough. Wow, that was more exciting than it needed to be. Just... oh, we were also almost right where we needed to be to begin with. Wow, if there was something I was beginning to say and talk about, then I obviously... hi there. Lost that train of thought entirely. Unless it was just that I, yeah, really have no plans past just making it here, which, well, now I have, and I have shown off most of the stage. I'm gonna make my way up to the very highest tier there and look around there a bit more, which is really the only area that I... ooh, what's this? Oh, that's curious. Nice little hole in the geometry here. Can you jump through there? Actually, I don't know if I can. Maybe it's just that my hitbox is too large to fit through. But then I would only end up falling down through the stage and respawning in the caves again, so please grab that. Maybe it's for the better. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty much the only area that I haven't really looked around very carefully. Looks like I can climb up a little bit higher than this. Ah, right. I did see that little tree fungus acting as serving as a platform to hold the nude altar, or one of the nude altars for the stage. Holy crap. I have so much momentum. What is going on? I don't even have that much movement speed, do I? Oh, I have 2 red whips. I guess that explains it. 2 red whips and 2 sprint speeds, yeah. Okay, so I do really need to be careful about my jumps here, lest I throw myself off the stage again, like this. Okay, here we are, on top of the pipeline, which actually... is it a pipeline or is it just a hollow tree? Oh, actually, you know what? It's maybe not an artificial pipeline at all. I thought because there was a loose segment here like that, there was actually an artificial structure, but it seems like it's just a hollow tree branch. Oh. Well, in that case, I suppose the only artificial structures on the stage, after all, are those triangles. Huh. Okay, and now I don't see anything anymore. Awesome. And that was a very long fall that dealt about as much damage as it probably should have. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Should I look around more? I guess I've really shown off all the different areas at this point. We did get a very good tier 3 item. Oh, also I never collected my Chrono Bauble reward. Awesome. I mean, I guess I'm gonna keep playing. But, well, we'll see. There's a good chance, I guess, that I'm not gonna make it very much further than this. But I suppose I might as well try. Not increasing my chances of survival here by doing that, but you know, whatever happens at this point, I'm okay with. So, here we are. Holy moly. This is some awesome movement speed. What I could do, but I mean, I'm really not seeing myself even surviving this stage here. But since I'm here, I am actually going to go to the final stage. Needless to say that, since I don't see my chances of surviving the stage here as particularly high, I don't really expect to beat the boss or anything, as in the final boss of the game. But there might be another reason. Oh wow, I'm burning to death? I somehow did not burn to death. No idea how. That was a little bit insane. And the boss died. I didn't even realize. I was so busy looking at my health and trying to not die. Holy crap. Looks like we really don't have much in terms of healing. Okay, I guess part of what killed the boss was definitely the Tesla coil, which, you know, tends to do that kind of thing. Anyway, we'll see if I can survive these enemies long enough. I should be able to make it to the final stage, and we are very agile, and I'm gonna take another look at the location where I think the area log for that place is supposed to be, that I never collected. By coincidence, I've seen the screenshot of the location where it's supposed to be, or was it on video? Someone talking about it? I don't know. Either or. And I'm pretty sure I've visited that location when I first, you know, got through the stage and explored it a little bit. But I definitely don't remember, or I definitely didn't get the area log there. I didn't see it there. So. Oh, also. Bye, guys. It's nice knowing you all. Holy crap! These jumps. This never gets old. Okay, commencement. Let's commence then. Whoa. That was really awkward. Super. Whoa, what? Did I just glitch or phase through this? Through that structure there? Anyway. That was really weird. Losing all my momentum, well, seemingly losing all my momentum mid-jump and then just sitting there, almost motionless in the air. Kind of weird. Maybe, unless I'm mistaken and it's actually not where I thought it was? So, where I think it should be, or where I think I saw it. Yeah, no, it's definitely not down here. Well, let's fall, actually. It's right underneath the boss. Whoa, whoa, this is bad. So I might not even make it there. That's fine if I don't, I guess. Just getting to the stage is not that hard. But, well, looks like I'm probably fine if I don't do anything too stupid. But yeah, directly underneath the boss platform basically is where I think I saw someone point out that it's supposed to be there. And I was definitely there at some point while exploring the stage. But I don't know, maybe there are multiple levels, multiple tiers, and I was too high or too low. I'm gonna take another look. And then of course I'm gonna challenge the boss and see how far I can get, but Not getting my hopes too high here. Okay, I want to jump from this little ledge here if I can. Oof, okay, I mean, suppose this works? Or does it? Actually, I'm not too sure, but... yeah, I think it's... I thought it was supposed to be there. Can we actually make it there? Come on. Oh, wait, what? Interesting. So you can only jump twice in the air? As in a leap? Oh, what? Okay, I've definitely been here before. I don't know if that was on camera? I don't remember. It was my very first visit to this... Actually, my very first visit to the stage was on camera. But I do specifically remember being here and wondering that, you know, this looked like such a special location, but there wasn't anything here. Now it was. Okay, weird. I mean, I'll take it, but I really, really wonder what happened there. Well, I'm glad that I, you know, not only was I able to finally show off this new stage, but, oh, hi. You don't notice me, huh? Cool. Uh-oh. Now he might. Definitely want to regain my health here before engaging the boss. Thankfully we do have a single bustling fungus. No, not bustling fungus, the other thing. Cautious slug. Anyway. Yeah. So not only did I finally, was I finally able to do what I set out to do, but I also actually unlocked something, so that's cool. Permanent progress. Okay. Now we'll jump over here and have ourselves annihilated by Mithrix. Wait, what? Excuse me? This is bad. Did not realize there was a freaking flying enemy right here. Right here with me. Oof. Wait, unless it's... Is it actually here? Do enemies despawn when the boss fight starts? That would be extremely fair. Also somehow unexpected. Okay, I mean, as usual, he has a little bit of trouble dealing with this terrain here. This time more than typically? Yeah, okay. Until he finds a way to run up the ramp. But then, yeah, he does tend to just twitch sideways and flip right off. Slip right off of the ramp, so... yeah, I guess I'm gonna eventually kill this first phase. But really, what's the point? Also, am I actually killing him, though? I don't feel like I'm dealing enough damage to really kill him here. Not the way I was doing it until just now. Wait, was that my one-hit, one-shot connection? One-shot protection is the word. My god, I can't even talk anymore. I'm trying so hard to focus here for no real reason because I'm obviously dead anyway. I just don't know yet. Oof. Okay, there we go. Mithrix, king of nothing, but still enough to finish me off quite handily. But yeah, obviously this run was never about getting particularly powerful, so that is no surprise whatsoever. Remember that as time increases, so does difficulty. Thanks for the tip, game. one of the less insulting ones, actually. Actually, just a really helpful tip, in case you weren't aware of it. Oh boy, wow. Okay, this was something. I have no idea how long this ended up taking, all things considered, all things combined. Probably still way too long, but well, actually, hold on. We'll just take a quick look at this commencement. Okay. Well, I haven't been reading all the lore for these areas on camera, so I'm not going to start now. I did what I wanted to do eventually. It did take some time on my end, but I guess the video itself is not really that excessively long, probably. So yeah, I guess ultimately it's fine. Definitely way better than the first attempt. So yeah, there you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.